I would say because Dirt is probably the best album made in the '90s.
It's got to be up there. It's got to be. I
There's not a
mean,
bad song on
but there were so many like Super Unknown from Soundgarden.
it. Yeah, there
That didn't
was,
have a
but
bad sound song on it either. Maybe there was there.
Super Unknown, good album, great album. Dirt,
Great album.
Lane
Oh, Dirt. Yeah.
Staley was saying, "This is what's going to happen to me, and I know it, and I'm going to sing it, and then I'm
Yes,
going to die."
and that's exactly what he did.
Yeah,
But everybody knew it while it was happening, and nobody could stop it,
no,
which is just the incredible. I mean, it's incredibly sad because he was such a great singer.
yeah,
I
you could
mean,
feel his pain in the songs,
no
and every
doubt.
song is great, and that's why I say it's the best song album of the '90s.
So he's like the David Gilmour of vocalists to me, the most emotional singer that I've ever heard. Just like David Gilmour is the most emotional guitar player I've ever
Okay, all right, I'll agree
heard.
with you there.
And Lane is probably my favorite vocalist ever.
He's
Well,
amazing.
or the combo of him and Jerry, because I don't want to leave Jerry Cantrell out
No,
because I mean, without that, it wouldn't sound like it sounded, and like it sounds is like every time I hear Alice in Chains, I get like chills go down my spine, whatever's left of it, and and it it's it doesn't happen like that with most other stuff.
no,
Some
that's
of this some of the Soundgarden stuff kind of gets me now
yeah.
because he's gone now too. But it it's not like listening to Alice in Chains.
No, Alice in
That
Chains is
is
Dirt is
like
so
a
good.
whole
All right, what
whole
about
package.
since we were talking about this whole 21st century deal, what do you think the best album of the 21st century is?
So that would be after the year 2000. And
2000 to now.
so that would probably take a little research. Probably, I mean, relationship of command is one of them. From at the drive-in, we discussed that one.
Yes. That was our
Um,
lost episode that we found.
if I mean, what else really came out in the 2000s?
I'm trying to think.
Um, like, was STP still going? Was it? I think it was more. Hmm,
That's pretty
that's
bad.
I think I know more late. I'm thinking late 90s. I might be thinking a lot of the late 90s stuff that I have in my head is actually from the 2000s. But for me, I know my daughter was born in 98. So I know life changed in 98. And I didn't focus on music nearly as much,
Yeah.
especially not listening to other people's music.
Well, there is
I was
some.
listening
I'm
I
looking
was
at
listening
albums
to
that have
like
come out.
nothing.
I'm looking at some albums that have come out, and there's some good ones.
Throw throw a couple out.
Um, I don't know if you would like it, but Discovery from Daft Punk. That was pretty good.
Yeah, I wouldn't even be able to place that. I don't even know what that
Um,
sounds like.
Now, in terms of sales and popularity, not that I like this album because I don't. 1989 from Taylor Swift. That's a huge album.
Oh, you know that's a closet classic for you.
Oh yeah.
You
I
know
mean
you
that
like.
album was huge, dude. People love that.
I
Black
don't.
Star from
I'm
David
sure I
Bowie.
know. Really?
Hmm.
I think I remember him playing on Letterman or something back then.
He put that out right before he died, 2016.
Oh, that's not it then. Huh.
Songs in A
I
minor from
haven't
Alicia
heard it.
Keys. That was a good one.
Okay.
The
I
Fame,
don't
Lady Gaga.
see, and these are all things that I wouldn't listen to.
Well, that's all stuff that, yeah, you wouldn't
It's
listen to
it's
it.
it's commercial pop. It's formulaic.
Well, I mean, nothing's
Where's
really
Britney? What about Britney?
Britney,
Toxic.
bitch. There's a reason that's not on this list
Because it's not the 2000s.
because it sucks.
Nah. If nah. Come on.
Oh my,
Britney's the
yeah.
shitney.
Somebody needs to come along and change music again. Like, I know you hate it, but Nirvana
That's
changed
the
music.
thing. I
They,
don't hate it. It's I just don't. I can't. I don't listen to
well,
it because
you
it
can
doesn't
agree that
impress me.
when that came out, music changed.
For sure, because everything was like glam metal back then,
Yeah. And oh, what
and
about
and then
Radiohead? Today?
that came out.
Something needs to come
Okay,
along and change it
I
because
agree
everything.
because there's good stuff out there, but I don't know about it because I don't know which. I kind of I've I'm the guy that goes to a restaurant and orders the same shit every time because I know it's good,
Well, the
and
good
I'll
stuff
listen
doesn't
to
get
other
any.
stuff.
It doesn't get anything. Nobody knows about it. Oh, Tool, Lateralus, dude, or Lateralus.
Lateralis,
Yeah,
lateralis. Yep,
2001.
that's okay. You remember, you and my bandmates remember being annoyed with me playing the schism bass line, right?
Constantly.
Right? And I did it just to piss you off. But I loved that tune, dude.
Great song, buddy.
I and
Deftones,
it to
White
me
Pony, great album.
it's not even like the greatest song. It's just a great little riff. And back then we were looking for something to come out that was transcendent. And we
Yeah,
thought, well, maybe it's Tool, but to me it didn't really end up being them
there's nothing.
because all their shit sounds the same to me. The dude's doing 16th note triplets, whatever, as fast as he can. I don't know. It's just not as musical as I like.
No,
I
everything
like
on here.
melodies.
This list I'm looking at right now, it's like 500, so I'm not going to go through every one.
Good.
But everything that I've heard on here that is good is from the early 2000s.
Yes. Oh yeah, I believe that.
I haven't found anything past like 2008 that I've heard and thought was good.
Right.
Maybe it's because I'm old now. I don't know.
No, I don't think it has anything to do with that because I don't think you're alone. I think most. Well, so we're gonna get my friend Dave on with us. Dave will be able to point us to some pretty good stuff.
Excellent.
Um, like what was one? He likes some southern rock.
Southern Rock's good.
So like, well, what's the one? Blackberry Smoke.
Oh yeah, I saw those guys on some Direct TV thing. They used to have this
So then
live channel. They're
there's
good. They're
some
awesome.
decent like country dudes out there right now too, right? That
Yeah.
play they're more to the rock style of
Well,
country.
they got Jamie Johnson and why do I always forget that other guy's name?
Is it Chris Stapleton?
Yes, Chris Stapleton. I don't know why I keep forgetting his name.
Okay.
But those two.
He always sticks out to me because he's pretty good. I don't listen to him enough, but because I'm not a country fan, but I've heard some of his stuff and was
Those two
pleasantly
guys are
refreshed.
amazing, man. You check them both out. They're both awesome.
Okay. All right. I will too because like to me country is just twangy pop.
Chris Stapleton's a songwriter.
Right.
He wrote a ton of
And
songs for people before he started doing his own stuff.
he plays guitar as well. And
So
he's a
Jamie
good
Johnson.
guitar player, right?
Yeah. Jamie Johnson,
At
same
least,
thing.
okay. At least one of them are like a really good guitar player and singer.
You know who's a really good guitar player in country? Brad Paisley.
Yeah, no, I know. I know.
Don't like the music, but Brad
Nope.
Paisley, you're pretty good.
And that's, to me, it's just like the country thing. In my eyes, country is like Merle Haggard and
Yeah.
Hank Williams and
Well, now it's all, everything out there is like bro country.
pop.
It sucks.
Oh yeah, that's the rap country or whatever.
All
That's
of it.
horrible.
Like, that whole controversy with that Jason Aldean song right now, that small town thing.
Yep.
It shouldn't be about what the song's about. It should be because the song fucking sucks.
Exactly.
It's clearly pandering to a certain group of people. Like Toby Keith's songs.
Yes. If you're a righty, hard righty, you like the Trumpy.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to take it to any kind of political level because it's not a political. It's not political. It's not. It's a shitty bro country song. It's trying to be political. It's trying to cause controversy to drum up sales. That's how I see it.
And that's what
it works.
So that right there, to me, is one of the biggest problems in society. Is people just want to get famous. They don't want to be good at something to be famous. They just want quick, instant gratification, man.
Yeah,
that's what it is. And to me, I wouldn't want that. First of all, I don't want to be famous. If anybody knows me, I want it to be for the right reasons.
Yeah.
I'd love to make a shit ton of money, but you know what? That's not everything.
No, not at all.
If I had $1 trillion but nobody loved me, what are you going to do with the $1 trillion? You'd be Cartman and buy yourself a fucking, a King's Dominion or something and go on the rides by yourself.
That's like right.
What? Know what I'm saying? So exactly. Hey, I don't have to stand in line, so
yeah, I music needs a breakthrough. That's basically what we're saying.
Yes.
Music needs a breakthrough. Something needs to happen. If you think you're gonna have it, we'll put it on here. We'll blow it up somehow for you.
So what's that? What's that one? What do you think about that one band? And it starts with a PH, and it's all these guitar players, and they're like phenomenal. What the hell's the name of that? It's like 3 guitar players, and they're like, yes. What do you think about that?
What do you
think about them?
Now, a guy at my work that I'm trying to get on here, he wants to come on, but he had jaw surgery, so he can't right now. I think the guitar playing is absolutely phenomenal. That guy, that's the one where the guy has the tattoos all right here. He's got amazing.
The turtleneck.
Yeah, turtleneck. Tattoo turtleneck. He is an amazing guitar player.
Yes.
Music is, it's all right. I mean, it's not, it's virtuoso shit.
Right. It's not, you wouldn't call it a breakthrough like you're talking about.
Now, in terms of what he does on guitar, maybe, but I don't think it's ever going to, you're not going to hear his stuff influencing a ton of other people like you did Eddie Van Halen, because it's not that kind of music.
Well, and people don't. I've often wondered this. Of all the people in the United States, or let's just say all the people in the world, what percentage are guitar players? And what percentage give a shit how good the guitar player is?
I would say 72.4. No, I have no idea.
Right. To me, it's very low. We're in a very small percentage.
If you're thinking about stuff like that, I mean, I would say a good chunk of people in the world have dabbled in guitar.
Yeah, they're.
How many have played, like actually play? I don't know. Maybe. I bet there's a lot. I bet there's a lot of guitar players out there. And I'm not saying good. I'm not saying great, phenomenal, virtuoso.
Did you say it's 1% of the population?
I would say it's more than that.
Okay. We're definitely, if you added all the people that want to learn or want to try or have an ear for the guitar, that's.
No, I wouldn't count them because they don't play.
Okay.
Okay, according to this, according to Fender.
The internet.
Fender.
It's
the internet.
Hey, these guys.
Fender.
Look at that. They got these guys, right?
Yeah, Fender. Them.
Fender.
The guitar people.
Yeah. There we go.
They say that approximately 10% of the world population knows how to play guitar.
Get out. Really?
What they say.
That's huge.
Yeah. Huh.
So to me, it's different. Like me and you, those 10%, we're gonna listen to the music differently because we're listening for hooky guitar riffs or cool solos or like a great guitar sound.
I would say out of that 10%, I would say maybe 3% look for that, if that, maybe 2.
So that would put me in there.
That's just counting everybody that plays guitar.
Right.
Now, you got people that just do whatever and goof around. You got people that... There's people that hate that kind of stuff and just play like 3-chord punk, and there's nothing wrong with that. They're
Not at all.
They're doing their thing.
Yes. I mean, to me, as long as it's genuine,
yeah,
it doesn't matter. It doesn't even have to be a 2-chord song. It can be 1. You can do a lot of shit with 1 chord.
Like
you
variation.
Can't change tones. But yeah, exactly. Well, that was 2. That was 2.
Well, it was a variation of 1.
But holy shit, yes, you're correct. It was like a major and a minor chord.
You guys will learn about that when we re-record that episode.
But yeah, so I don't know what the other 90% is looking for as far as refreshing or they're getting fed what they get fed.
Yeah.
Which is, it's all the pop stuff now. It's all auto-tuned. It's all computers. There's 15 producers that will pass a song around. You got the verse, I got the chorus, whatever. There's 20 people writing one song, and then they find somebody with the right voice to sing it. It's not like it was.
No.
When I was growing up, it was you were in a band or you weren't, or you wanted to be in one or you didn't. Now it's people who have their little hands in everything, and they're trying to make money with music, and it's all about money. It's not about art.
Everything is moving more electronic with everything.
And even AI.
Terrible.
Which do you want AI? Do you want to go see a concert and watch a bunch of robots play guitar? I don't know. Do they
There's
do
another
that yet?
thing. Once AI starts taking over songwriting and everything, are there even going to be concerts anymore?
Right.
Because
Well,
now,
they would have to be some other visual stimulation besides watching people play instruments.
I mean, you look at the concerts now. The big concerts now are all nostalgia bands.
Yeah, because there's nothing new coming
Well,
out that's gonna
everything
take
costs
its
so
place.
much, and all the tours cost so much that labels and all those people don't want to take a chance on a tour bombing.
Exactly, because they could lose a lot of money.
Maybe they wouldn't
But
bomb if you put out
you know,
music that didn't suck.
that's it right there. That's the full circle stop right there. If you have the product can sell itself. You don't
Yeah.
have to sell it some other way. And that is what's lacking in today's music is nothing
Yes.
selling itself. Because nothing has enough it's too easy now. Jeez, that lighting is bad.
Well, everything has been tailored to the single for so long. You get one
Yes.
single and the rest is filler on an album, and that's coming back to bite them in the ass because bands can't fill a stadium or whatever or venue because they have one song and the rest suck. So
Exactly, and I think that's kind of funny. It's like um, there's too much short-sightedness,
yes, those all the
too much
greed is coming
quick,
back. All the greed's coming back to haunt them now.
right? But if all the members of Zeppelin were alive and got back together, they could sell out a stadium in 5 minutes,
They
even
wouldn't
at
even.
their age.
They could get together with what they have now and sell out a stadium.
It's
Look at the
true.
Who.
It's true. Yeah, it's true. It's true. And Keith Moon has been gone for 40 years, 30
And
some 40
John
years.
Entwistle died like however many years ago. It's
Yes.
just Daltrey and
And
Townsend, man, and they still sell
and
shit out.
right. And
And
if
the
you don't have
Doors.
Entwistle, if you don't have him, who's your bass player? I mean, it's got to be someone good because Entwistle didn't suck.
What about Queen? They're still out making tons of money
Yeah, that's crazy.
with
Without Freddie Mercury, that's
yeah, that
crazy.
I can't remember the kid's name. He was on American Idol.
Adam
I know that.
Adam Lambert.
Yeah, that guy.
Adam Lambert.
Great
Yeah,
singer.
he's not Freddie Mercury,
Well,
and he
no, nobody's.
certainly wouldn't have written those songs. That's the thing. So now you've got teams of songwriters writing songs for pick a performer, any performer.
Yeah.
Back in the day,
Oh God, if you like,
people got together in the
oh
bedroom or in the garage and
yeah,
started writing shit that came from their heart, not from 15 producers.
like Rihanna. She's talented, but god damn it, that song Umbrella's got like 15 co-writers and she says umbrella like 400 times. Come on.
Yes, there's almost no substance to it. It's just even if you want to call it a catchy tune, but you're right. I mean that's not. I guarantee you, if you look at any anybody but Taylor Swift, and they're not writing their own songs, they are
True.
having songs written for them to
Yeah.
fit whatever's popular, whatever's hot and selling at the time. And
Yeah.
to me, that just cheapens the whole the whole experience. You know?
Yeah, people need to get back to songwriting. That should be a
Yes.
requirement. If you're gonna make music, you have to write the song. Well, no, because there's some pretty good songs that came out that people didn't write. Like
Yeah,
Whitney
but
Houston's
still, there's
"I Will Always Love You."
right.
That was Dolly Parton. She didn't write that.
Well, so right, but so if Dolly Parton would have done it, she would have sold lots of music,
She
lots of
did.
records.
She did do
Well, there you go. Okay, well, there. See, that shows you I don't know, but
it. And also, nothing compares to you, Sinead O'Connor, R.I.P.
that was Prince.
Yeah, and I love Prince, but her version blows his out of the water.
Mm, I neither one are my thing.
Well, if you had the two next to each other,
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
I like
Yeah,
her
and that
version. I think it's
happens
awesome.
every now and then. I mean, to me, "Blinded by the Light" by Manfred Mann.
Revved up
That's
like a
a
douche.
that's a Bruce Springsteen song,
Really?
and his version blows chunks, and theirs doesn't.
I did
Theirs,
not know that.
yeah, check that out. Um,
Interesting.
I've actually heard his version a few times, and I'm like, thank God for you that Manfred Mann came along and rearranged your song and made trillions of dollars off of it,
Huh.
you know. But
Interesting.
Springsteen made a whole shitload of money off of that just
Oh
because he
yeah.
wrote the song.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't
Man.
see that anymore. It's teams
Yeah.
of guys who that's all they do is write catchy stuff, and then they do like the shell game and they move it around and try to connect it to other catchy stuff
They don't
until
want
it
to take
forms
chances.
a
Nobody
tune.
wants to take a chance anymore, and the people
Exactly.
that do take chances get shoved under the rug.
Exactly. Exactly. Because people, it's all about the money. They don't want to take a chance. They're
It's not
going
art.
straight. It's like, if you're playing the stock market, and most people go diversity, and that helps them, keeps them from losing their ass. But if you go all in on something that you know is going to make you money today, you can make more money that way. But once you cash that out, your money flow is dry.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. How many?
that's the short sightedness that they don't get. People are going to love it for 10 minutes, and by next year, they're not even going to remember the song.
Oh, yeah. I was just gonna say, how many people recently in music that are popular are you gonna remember?
Right.
None.
Taylor Swift.
Everything. Another problem is all this TikTok crap. People write songs for little 30-second and 1 minute segments.
You can't express. Well, yeah, I'm not saying you can't, but how do you express a full thought in 30 seconds?
No. It's great if you want to get a smidge of your music out there, get some drum
A
up some
clip,
interest in your stuff.
right?
Yeah, but writing it just for that
Yeah,
is
like a little clip of your song.
yeah. It'd be
Right.
like if we were trying to
Because
discuss this whole thing in a
the
YouTube
rewards are
short.
different.
It wouldn't work.
Right.
We need to change the
Yeah.
world. That's it. That's
Yeah,
what we need to do.
that's why I keep telling you I need to take more chances when I record music.
Do it, man.
I'm trying to I'm trying to figure out exactly what that entails, you know. But
Let's see. Go
I'm sure
outside and
it'll
run,
come.
dude.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
Try to
I
write.
noticed that I've never done any kind of atmospheric or any kind of long. Everything of mine seems kind of short
Well,
because
it's average.
right, or like some of the more interesting songs to me are the ones that take 20 minutes to you know reveal themselves.
Yeah.
Um, now I guess for me, I'm not, I wouldn't describe myself as someone who needs instant gratification. I
No.
don't like the 2 or 3 minute pop song is nice, but a lot of times I like to envelop myself in something that's
Yeah.
it's gonna take a while to unfold, but be interesting while it's unfolding. And that I've never tried to write anything like that.
You want to write a
Yeah.
magnum opus.
Well, you know what's funny is that's exactly I one day I said I'm gonna try to do that, and that's exactly what I called. That's the title of it. So if
Oh
I
yeah.
ever, yeah, and there's some stuff there. So if I ever get around to getting back on it, you'll see that title.
Awesome. You should do it, dude.
Magnum opus. I wanted to actually have different movements within it, like have out like instead of a title, have an outline. Like this is the title, and then here's some subtitles of each movement, kind
Nice.
of thing. And then
Go
you could play the movements separately, but it would be designed to go straight through it, like
okay.
an album.
Like a
I don't
Pink
know,
Floyd
something
album.
I kinda, yeah, maybe like a concept or some shit I've been toying with in my head just to try to get the creativity going.
Do it, man.
Yeah, I'm waiting for somebody to help me come up with some parts for stuff, Chris.
What do you need? We'll do this. Let's
Right?
do this.
Right?
Let's do
You
this.
know, would be
All right.
cool to. I just need. It's tough when you don't have any other creative flow matching yours. It's tough, and I hit brick walls constantly, and
Yeah.
that's probably why I don't finish anything.
Maybe we'll be the ones to break through and fix music.
Yeah, I see it happening.
Never
Hey,
know.
I won't be trying to sing a song that somebody else wrote to make money off.
No.
Of course, nobody would want to hear that either.
I'll do it for fun. I was thinking about doing a
Well,
couple
there you go.
covers, doing everything, just throwing them up on here. Let people critique the shit out of me.
Just don't get sued.
Well,
Put the wrong shit on YouTube, and next thing you know, your fucking
nah,
house is gone. Kids are living with relatives that
fake
have
my own,
money.
fake my own death. Move to
Too
Canada and
funny.
watch some hockey.
So there you go. That's an idea. So what's our next thing gonna be?
Well, I was thinking since we just went off on two separate tangents for about 45 minutes and a half hour, I'm going to divide this one up into two different episodes.
Sounds good to me.
Um,
Kill two birds with one stone.
oh, we can redo the band one. That way, it'll give us a little bit of time to do that. You know what we're going to do first? We're
All
going to
right.
wrap this up, and then we'll talk about it off of there. Excellent,
Offline.
guys. Now you know what
Cool,
the
man.
plan is there. So, but as soon as we figure out what we're going to do next, we'll let you know. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with us. We'll see y'all next time.
Thank you.